Okay. I think we figured that shit out.
Yeah, we got our sound. Now we're sounding sexy.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Are we sexy?
We're sexy right now.
We're
We
sexy.
are. Ladies and gentlemen, are we recording? This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh, this is it, brother.
This is it, brother.
This is it. So, welcome to the podcast, Swift and Prime podcast. Thank you for coming. We do have a special guest tonight, and we are super duper excited. But before he blesses us, we want to do some of our own shout outs. I just want to say a special shout out, like seriously, for our wives and our families letting us come here.
Yeah.
Every Sunday for the most part, and really banging out some podcasts for about an hour and a half, shooting the shit and being guys, talking about how we are fathers and how we are dads and to multiple children. We don't even know how many children we have out there.
Wow, it's like that.
Honestly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's
How many? 1, 2, 3.
these are the ones that I don't
4,
claim on my tax return.
Yeah, so this is.
I lost count.
Yeah, I lost count too. All I know is I have
Stupid.
like millions of seeds.
All of them.
All the semen. Hut 2, 3, 4.
What?
Anyway, this is the Swift and Prime show. You have to know what you're about to get into.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're about to get into.
You shouldn't have had this on at work. If you did, that's your bad.
We gotta do some.
You shouldn't have had this on around kids. If you did, that's your bad.
Put these on.
Yeah. Headphones.
Shiny right here.
Oh yeah, you're looking
Then you can ice skate on that. It's like ice.
fantastic.
Fantastic.
A healthy skin, this guy.
All right. What are we talking about?
We're talking about our special guest we have on today, Thomas
Oh yeah.
Iannucci.
Thomas, Mr. Thomas.
That's it. From the island of Kauai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This brother is one of the dopest MCs Hawaii has seen so far, and definitely brother's doing some serious work. We talked about him on a previous episode. We played some of his music. I'm super honored to have him on the show. But so what's going on now? We're gonna want to segue it, or you just want to do it? We'll get ready.
No, I'll build it up just a little bit. So basically, he has some funny skits in here, and I'm not gonna give it away too much, but he has a skit on here that I want to show you guys or have you guys listen to.
I'll turn the music down.
Let's turn the music to this, see if I can.
All right.
So
If you can hear that.
today's a pretty exciting day.
Let me show it to the
Mixtape's
camera,
almost
see?
done. So I sent it out early to a few people.
You see
get
that?
some feedback, just some close friends, a couple media members, try to set up some interviews, endorsements, kind of thing. Anyway, I'm pretty excited. So let's do a live reaction and kind of see what people think. Have them all queued up. I think it's going to be pretty good.
We'll play just a couple of these for you guys. But we think about pranking him tonight.
It's interesting, and I just wonder if you're ready, or you want to, maybe try a few things, or just give it some time.
All right, so my mom wasn't really feeling it. Honestly, it's kind of cute. That's cool. She doesn't know much about rap, but that's fine. So I was supposed to set up an interview with Odd Reform, so I let them hear it early. So let me kind of see what they think.
Hey, so we had our interview planned for next week on the Hot Reform podcast, and the weirdest thing happened. I'm so confused right now, but I actually lost my podcast, so I am so sorry, but I'm not going to be able to interview you ever.
All right,
What?
That's fine.
but
Are you serious?
honestly, it's a terrible podcast, so I don't really care.
Oh my God,
It's just me, or is it kind of hot in here?
this guy.
Just so excited for
All right.
this.
Yeah. So the idea is we're gonna have Thomas on the show right now.
And I sent him an invite, so he'll be jumping on.
He'll be jumping in pretty soon.
any
But
minute
we're
now.
probably gonna prank him because we do the same thing. So we had a listening party last week. You can check out our podcast on Anchor.
on our podcast.
Yeah, right. I know, right?
This one.
You
But
can check out our podcast on our
the
podcast.
listening party.
Yeah, Spotify as well, Apple, all those great places. You can check it out. But we did a listening party where we listened to his songs and gave some feedback. And just so you guys know, as listeners, you'll see. I don't know. We're gonna prank him, see how it goes. I've never met the guy. So
This is typical us.
yeah, this is what you get when you go and fuck around with us.
If
so
I
we're gonna
don't
be-
if I don't like you, I don't tease you.
Yeah.
If I don't like you, I don't like screw with you. If I like you, I'm a mess with you a little bit.
Yeah, and he's
Italian too, so he's gonna know.
Ooh.
Breaking your balls over
Yeah.
here. Hey,
Yeah, paisan.
son
Hey,
of a.
paisan. Well, that's another thing too. Yeah, I was trolling today because I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know this guy, so I was like, let me troll a little bit and find out who he is. Instagram is really good for that. But yeah, paisan. You know what I'm saying? Skyface. Yo, Franco. Hey, yo. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this. Like I said, big shout out to everybody that tunes in, everybody that listens. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate all your support and everything that you do as we start this journey in podcasting and whatnot. Because it is truly a blessing, and I really hope that people that do listen get some positivity out of this, whether they think it's funny or not funny. Maybe it's a comic relief of their life. You know what I'm saying? Their life is just so fucking hectic, so crazy. You know, we can just be that comic relief sometimes to break the monotony. You dig? So that's what our show is all about. And I just wanted to take this time before we have this guy on, because I just feel like he would understand. I feel like Thomas would understand. I feel like Thomas, he has a cool, laid back sense of character, which I totally like, because I'm like hyper all the time. But sometimes you need that.
Oh yeah.
Smooth, just chill, situation.
What is this?
Yeah. Hit me with the good foot. So my family knows I don't know the words to anything, any song. I'm always just messing everything up. But yeah, man. So as we wait for him, check us out on all the platforms, social media platforms, Instagram for right now. We are getting our YouTube is about to come up. They're going to let us go live on YouTube. 23 hours.
They're in trouble.
And then we're going to be doing our Twitch live at the same time. So we'll do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Then when we have our DJ moments, we have Mixcloud, because Mixcloud is pretty dope. I want to give a shout out to Mixcloud. We're not sponsored by Mixcloud whatsoever, but Mixcloud takes care of the publishing and all of the rights reserved and whatever copyrights, all that stuff. They take care of all that for a mere like $15 or something like that a month. Damn. And you can literally play whatever you want, and you will not get, and there's some boundaries and rules, but you can play whatever you want and you will not get muted or anything like that. So that's pretty dope.
911.
And so Mixcloud is dope. You can upload your live videos, you can stream and all that good stuff. It's pretty dope. So yes, so that's coming soon. Once we get all those logistics, be in the know for all that. Yes, baby. Here we go. Let me stop this here.
Okay, so your boy with his gorilla thumbs cannot send brother Thomas the right
it's all good, man.
The right thing, but he should be jumping on any second here.
It's all good, man. I'm just chatting with everybody here right here, and just we'll throw some. We're gonna ask him too what some of his encouraging stuff is, and how he gets through some stuff, and maybe he'll be open to you know what I'm saying, to share some game with you guys about what he's been through.
All right. So we're gonna bring him on a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Thomas
Iannucci.
Look at that.
What's good, brother?
What is going
how's
on?
it, guys?
Hey, the Beard family.
I know.
Yeah.
The bearded brethren.
The bearded brethren. You know what I'm saying?
Beard
They say
brother.
that if you don't have a beard,
You're just plain weird. I don't know.
Weird, yeah.
Not allowed on the podcast, I think.
You're right.
It might not be.
Yeah, no. Can't come on.
I like that. You gotta, even if you don't have one, you better grow one, or you better put a fake.
Something. Matter of fact, if you don't have a beard, you can't even listen to the podcast. Like, that's the demographic now. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
We've been trying to get a Manscaped sponsorship since freaking episode 1.
Right.
Because I don't know
together,
what's going on. Anyway,
the
hey,
three of us with this much beard power would make it happen, bro.
I'm saying, dog, at least some beard oils or something sponsored by some beard. You know, dude, I just been getting into that recently. So, I think first of all, I want to say welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
First of all, well, god dang it, welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
Hey.
Give it up. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
So Thomas, you're on the island of Kauai,
Yes, sir.
born and raised.
You know what? In fact, I was actually born in Honolulu,
Okay, Honolulu.
and then when after Iannucci hit, like right after, me and my parents. I mean, I was a baby, but we went over to help my grandparents rebuild, and then we just stayed after that.
Okay, was that in Kaloa Town area?
Yeah, about 15 minutes away from Kaloa and Elele.
Okay, do you know any of the Book family?
How you spell that?
Book, B-U-H-K. Carlos Book, Ryan Book, Calais.
Shoot, I'm not too
McKenna
sure.
Book.
I'm not good with names, but I'm
Okay.
pretty good with faces.
Okay.
If I seen them, and if not, 6 degrees of separation is
That's
so
right.
small in Hawaii.
I
On
asked-
Kauai, it's 1 degree of separation. So
I
I
asked-
guarantee.
I asked my uncle, I go, hey, I'm going to have this brother on my podcast.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I told him your name, and he goes, oh, yeah, that's Pastor such and such boy. And I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
See?
I guarantee I do know him. I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
see his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Uncle Ryan's cool ass piece, man. He's
Bruh, that's awesome.
He's like my Hanai father, so.
Oh, mean dude, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Wow, how's it going?
It's going good,
So
man.
good. Can we do a little bit of can we turn the beat down just a little bit? Can you turn yourself up a little bit? Is it possible? Turn
yeah, let me
yourself.
Can we get more heat?
See if
More
I
heat on
can,
you.
Let's
see if I can
let's
do
it
that
quick.
here.
Oh, you already sounded better.
Is that better?
You're
A
already
little
sounding
bit
better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, cool. All right.
Cool.
Check.
Check.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So, I don't know if you know this, but last about 2 podcasts ago we did a recording. We did a little listening party of your music.
I heard about it, but I never got to hear it yet. Is the episode out?
It just dropped
It just dropped today.
a couple hours ago.
Oh, no way! I've been waiting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll send that to
I'll
you as well.
repost it and get that word out.
Yeah, get the word on everything like that. But
no doubt.
this is the first time that I'm meeting you and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I just it's an honor.
Hey,
And
likewise,
I did a
bro.
little bit of trolling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you mean,
no
research?
judgment here.
Research. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean deep dive research?
Deep dive.
Oh, I thought you was like trolling, like clowning or something like that.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I'm old now, so I don't know what the terms are.
it's okay.
For these.
No, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, we got gray over here. I don't know.
See, I got great. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got. See, I try to hide it behind the thing, So
That's why I have my mic
I'm working
like
on
this.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on it.
You get one of them balls and stuff like this.
you'll get there.
Yeah. And so we did a recording of the music and everything like that, and I just want to say, and after doing some research, I feel like I can just tell you and be honest with you about the music,
Sure, no doubt.
that I did here, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this? Are you
Man.
sure you want to rap? You know what I mean? Because it's I
Yeah.
don't know, man. I don't know. The music is not that good. What?
Well,
What? I'm just being honest. I'm just being. I don't know what. All right.
Okay.
so it was that kind of trolling.
Yeah.
Man.
So if you haven't heard his music,
Oh my
all
god.
jokes aside, the music is gonna inspire you.
For 0.2 seconds, he was heated.
Yeah.
He was heated.
I was
no,
nervous.
because that wouldn't be the first time that's happened. People, for whatever reason, have no problem telling me straight.
Oh,
And
God.
so,
Oh, let me do some of this.
Yeah.
Bro, okay, I didn't know about that video until literally right before we brought you on the call. I go, what's this?
What is it?
What are you doing? Yo, what do you mean you're gonna tell him that?
Are you sure you want to do this?
All right, bro.
Are you sure?
I never actually spoken to my dog in person. We just been.
Yeah.
So so I'm mixed Hawaiian and Italian, Portuguese, all that kind of stuff. So it's part of the culture, man. Like we break your balls is what we do.
Sir.
That's what we do,
know,
man.
Man, that's hard.
Yeah,
that was good.
That's how.
That
I
was
got you.
good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I'm practicing my acting skills too.
This guy.
Well, I'm
Practicing
gonna
acting
need both
skills,
you
so-
guys when I do some more of those episodes. I seen you like that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you guys on the next one. I think because that was great.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Kill me, bro. So
Oh,
Yeah, man.
I mean, so being a youth pastor is the way you're gonna go, right? That's where it's more.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be the youth pastor.
But hey, on the real
The
though,
coolest youth pastor.
on the real though, that's what's up though. Hey, in all seriousness,
Yeah.
you're talking to two brothers that well, I didn't come up in the church. My brother right here invited me to church once upon a time.
Oh, no way.
And then this led to this, that, and then I got saved. So,
Bro, praise God, man. That's amazing.
Yeah. So real talk, like
Dude, that's what's up.
there's layers to the onion
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, no doubt.
It's tight and it's good. So mad respect for what you do.
Thank you,
Last
man.
weekend we couldn't
Thank
make
you.
it happen because brother was doing some service, man. Just being
Yeah,
the
hey.
hands, being the hands and the arms and the heart.
Amen. And it was beautiful, bro. I gotta say, like it was a real powerful night. We did a worship night, and it was awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
How do those go? How do those look? Is it youth group? Is it
No, I mean,
like just regular like adults?
it was one of these things that's kind of open to anybody who wants to come through. Any age, whatever. Like we don't discriminate as far as that goes. Like as long as you got a heart for God and you want to just worship Him, because a lot of times like we come to Jesus with our list. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what? Can you take care of this? And by the way, my back hurts, and if I could get you like a raise,
My
whatever.
one eye is a little bit lower on my head than the other one.
Yeah. But when it's time for the thank you, it's like, oh, hey, thanks, shoot, and that's it. And you don't,
That's it.
and so sometimes like it's important, and you guys know, but it's important for perspective, right? You take that time to humble yourself to just say, for no other reason, I'm not going to ask you for anything, God, but thank you, Jesus, for everything.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
don't do
always
anything
beautiful,
else.
man. Yeah. Just we might do like Kanikapila style, like everybody bring like I don't play an instrument, but I can freestyle, and so like I might spit a few, praise bars and people, my fam's musical and a lot of the friends and stuff, and we just put prayer and worship. It's really nice.
This guy is me that I never met. That's my younger brother.
Bro, yeah,
I
think
basically.
I
Yeah.
think so, man.
So they do clone people. So cloning.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, got it.
Except until 23andMe. Well, I think when 23andMe got involved, but don't let me go down my dang conspiracy.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Oh.
And see,
Yeah, the
and that's
collective
why.
will.
And see, I
Yeah,
told you.
yeah.
And see, because Vince McMahon and
I told you.
stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Time out.
Mike, cut the mic. No.
The government is on us.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't have no Alexa in my house, man.
Right.
Go home, yeah.
It's creepy how much they listen, but hey,
Smoke
Bro.
signals.
I know, right? Just
Yeah.
numma. So I wanted to get to some of the meat of why I wanted to have you on. I know time is precious, and so I don't know if this may be part one or part two, whatever, but hopefully, hey,
Hey
We'll do
man,
it again.
I'm down for whatever. Yeah.
So you made I'm kind of jealous of you, bro. You made the music that's been like swirling around in my mind for like 30, 40 years.
Hey,
Like
thank you, man.
the style that you captured is the perfect blend of that island style with that East Coast hip hop. Like it's almost.
Thank you, bro.
But then you got that positive message,
Mm.
and you're doing it, and that's why being a mainland raised Hawaiian,
Mm.
coming home,
Right.
coming to Hawaii, coming to Maui,
Yeah.
plugging back in.
Mm.
Because I never knew what it was. So it's like, so I feel like I'm this fish out of water in my own culture.
Bruh.
And then
Bro,
and then
I feel it.
I learned about you, and I started listening to
it.
your music, and I was like, this guy gets it.
Bro.
He gets it.
Bro.
And I'm pointing at the hey, it's the Italian in me. I'm a hand talker. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Everybody think I'm Portuguese because it's all the hand motions. Nah, Italian, Filipino.
Paisan, bro. Hey,
Bro.
Pellegrini is that's my Italian side, man.
Bro, that is an Italian name.
Pellegrini.
Garbage business too.
Driving garbage
no.
trucks.
Yeah.
Yo, hey.
Legit.
And then my family, my dad's Iannucci, right? And he owned a pizzeria for a long time. Again, that's as Italian as it gets.
That's as it gets.
Pizza guy and the garbage dude. Come on.
Hey,
bro.
So, should I be fearing on my life right now?
Yeah. What's the matter, you?
They're typical mobsters, man. I swear. What's going on here?
Yo, can I tell a real quick Italian story real fast?
Give it.
Yeah, free reign.
All right, so check this out. You guys enjoy this. So my dad's been making pizza forever. You know, as Italians do, I guess. But so he's from New York, my mom's from Kauai.
Yeah.
And so when he came to Hawaii, and this is back in like the 80s, they never had like quality pizza, at least on Kauai, right? So he had to start making his own over time. And you know, he'd make for us, like when me and my friends would come over and stuff like that. And then and everybody would always tell him, oh, hey, you should make your own, like, you know, and he'd be like, nah, you know, but eventually he kind of thought maybe he'd like to do that. And so he went and got certified and did this and that and the other. And you know, we opened the pizzeria. I guess it would be like somebody who's not familiar with hip hop culture and then getting into it. But it's one of those things where like pizza, like the pizza world is actually like pretty big. I never realized, but it's like a $40 billion a year industry or something nuts, something ridiculous. Man, you might have to fact check me on that. But yeah, everybody does. It's the most successful fast food. Like you don't even think of it like that, but it's always. And so they have like the World Pizza Expo in Las Vegas, right? Where it's like this, they rent out the freaking Las Vegas convention center. And they throw down. They throw down, dude. I'm talking like Paisan pizza heaven. If you like pizza, you go into the Las Vegas Center, right? And it's everybody. So they have the vendors, because they're trying to sell to people, right? So you might have guys selling ovens, selling dough, selling tomatoes, whatever. But what it boils down to is, yo, try a slice of my pizza that I made with this tomato or with this, that, and the other, right? So you just walk the line, dude. You just make your rounds. Just pizza, thin crust, deep dish, you know, Neapolitan style, Roma, Sicilian. Like, dude, you're on the cutting edge. Then somebody will be like, yo, this is really big in Italy right now. And it's like something you never heard of. And then in a few years, it's going to be popping, you know? And so all that. And so my dad's going every year, you know, and he's bringing some of us from the company, you know, like, and we're taking management on like how to manage a pizzeria course. Like they have it down to a science, you know? So my dad's been, you know, networking this and that, and he got certified by these people called the VPN. It's Verazzi Pizza Napolitana. It's a very prestigious Italian pizza making organization. The founder is like the only guy at the time. I don't know if anyone else has, but at the time it was the only Michelin-starred pizzeria in the world, and it was founded by that guy. So they're like super legit. So I come up the year, they have this big surprise ceremony for my dad. They made him like the head of the Pacific region, you know, for like the VPN. So like if anybody wants to get certified, they got to go through him. Like it's a big deal. They have the whole thing, right? And so
put a stamp on them.
So it's the big cosign. So it's getting late, you know, and I'm kind of tired, you know, and so I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll go back home or to the hotel room. And my dad's like, great, they gave him a certificate, but they put it in a folder. And so they said, here, you know, take this. Or he told me, take this. I don't want to lose it. That's why, because I'm carrying it around, this, that, and everything. So, okay, cool. So I go back to the hotel room. I get back to the room and I start turning on TV, just cruising. And then a couple hours go by. And then my dad comes home. And my sister was going to college in Idaho at the time. So she was nearby. So she had flown down to meet us. And so they link up, they come back to the hotel room. And my dad is like, oh, hey, what you do with the certificate? And I'm like,
The what?
a what? So, but that's inside. But I'm playing it cool, right? So I'm like, hey, I don't know. I put it over there. I'm trying to watch my show right now. Just I'll grab it after. And he's like, okay, you don't have to be so defensive. But I text my sister. I'm like, listen, I lost that thing. I need you to distract dad, and I need to retrace my steps through this hotel all the way back to the convention center and try find this thing, right? So she's like, oh my God, okay. So she's like, oh, dad, look this. So I'm like, and so like I'm covertly looking through the room, and he's like, what are you looking for? I was like, oh, I lost my phone. He's like, it's right there. I'm like, oh, thanks. Yeah,
Hide the phone first, man.
So I know, stupid, but I'm panicking, right? So I'm like, oh my God, just looking everywhere, but it ain't in the room. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll go check out, because we're in the hotel. I'm like, I'll check out the slots, check out. And I don't hardly even gamble. So again, it's just kind of, he's like, really? Okay, I was like, yeah, test my luck. Boom, outside of him. Oh, okay, running, checking. Bro, I don't know where it is. And then, so I had found the folder, but the certificate was gone.
No.
So it must have fallen out. So I find the folder on the ground, like in the casino. And I'm like,
casino.
Oh, yeah. So I'm like, oh my God. But that could mean anything though, because I had tucked it under my arm and I had a jacket on. So that fell out, but the certificate could have fallen out before that. I don't know. I'm looking everywhere. I go down to Lost and Found. They tell me they let me know, but it's Vegas. They're very rude about it.
They're like, it's a piece of paper. Who cares?
Right. Exactly. Probably somebody's gonna roll it up and smoke a joint with it. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm freaking out, and this is my dad's, like, he's like so proud of this,
Yeah.
and he's just like, so he calls me up. He's like, hey, not to bother you, but you have the paper. I want to take a picture and send it to your mom. I was like, Dad, I'm on a losing streak right now. Like I don't have
so Italian.
He's like, all right, geez, relax. And I'm like, okay, oh my God, yeah. So
sweating
then
bullets.
Sweating, I'm like, so I'm like running around. So it's not, it can't find it in the casino. So then I go back. They have a tram that takes you from the casino area back to the convention center, but the convention center is closed by this point. So I'm like, well, frick, maybe it was on the tram, because it's the way that it works. If you've never been, for anyone listening, like it's a loop, right? And they have like about 4 trains or trams, whatever it's called. And I can't remember which one I was on. And I can't remember which booth I was on. And there's about like 8 booths and 4 cars and all going different kind of directions. I can't remember. So meantime, my sister texts me. She's like, hey, dad wants to go out. So he's going to take us out. So he's coming your way and he's going to see you wandering all over. I was like, frick, I better get ahead of them. So I book it, I see them coming down. I'm like, oh, so I have to like blend in with the crowd. Like I'm in freaking Ocean's 11, like sneak past them. And I'm like,
game.
Yeah, exactly. And then my sister's like, oh, Dad, look at this over here, like, so I can sneak behind him and stuff. So I get out, right? And so then I get to the tram place and I ask the security guard, like, hey, what? I described the thing. And again, he's like, it's a piece of paper, man. Nobody cares. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So I sneak up, and I kid you not, the next hour hopping on each car of each tram, taking the route because I got to get off before I can get on again. I got to go to the next stop. And just going on, and everybody thinks I'm like tweaking some drug addict or something like that. Security comes and like, are you okay, sir? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm looking for this thing, but they think I'm all tweaking out or something. And,
I'm looking for a piece of paper, man.
Just like,
papers. Papers.
So I start coming back, and I'm like looking again, just desperation in the main area, and they have this glass elevator, right? So it's like this booth and this big thing, and it's an elevator. So my sister's like, hey, we're coming up the elevator. I'm like, oh God. So I run behind the elevator, but it's glass. So when the door opens, boom, they can see me and I can see them. And my dad just happens to be looking away. And I'm like, and my sister is like, oh, and then I have to like sprint again. And so, eventually I give up and I have to tell my dad, look, I'm so sorry. Like, I lost it. And he's just like so bummed, but he's like, It's fine. It's just a piece of paper, but you gotta tell the Italians, not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
You're the one.
I'm the one. And so these guys, bro, these are like paisan Goombas, like from Italy.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of them and they roll deep. Like I'm talking like 30 deep at all times.
Yeah.
And the head guy, the president of the whole World Association, Giuseppe, they call him Pepe. And he's this big Italian dude. I'm talking like 6'4" or something like that. 250 easy, just towers. I'm 5'10", like he towers over me, right?
Okay.
And so I gotta go up to him, right? And my dad was kind of nice. He kind of prepped him a little bit, and say, yeah, I said, but he never tell me he prepped him. Yeah, and so he so all the Italians, they come around because Italians, they like to prank, right?
They're gonna bust.
So they're like, hey, Tomas, come here.
They grab your face. They grab your face.
We're talking like the full on, like
slap your
behind the head,
grab your head. Oh, you're gonna touch your neck. Grab your neck.
I'm like,
hey, come here.
Like, oh Jesus.
He's like, I'm gonna die. This is
man. It. Yeah, it's it. And I'm like, I lost. I just want to apologize. My dad had nothing to do with it. It was on me. And he goes really close and then he leans in, right? And he's like, and excuse my language, okay? It's this quote. He said, Toma, it's just a fucking a piece of paper, eh? And then 30 Italians.
They're busting on you.
Bro, just, and then he does the face slap.
Yes,
bro.
That's real. That's authentic.
I love it.
He's like, and bro, oh my God, they're all like, you should have seen on your face. Tomas, we're gonna print another one out.
I'm so sorry. I kind of felt bad.
I love
bro, I thought I was gonna piss myself.
Oh
my God, dude. So that was my Italian Vegas adventure story, man.
Dang. Oh my God.
Dude. And they razzed me the rest of the trip.
That's what's all about though, man.
Yep.
That's what's all about.
Yep. And they printed it out like nothing.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, careful this time, huh?
Don't
give it to that guy.
Don't lose his paper.
Don't let him carry it.
Don't give it to him.
Hey.
He'll lose it.
Bro. And then we went afterwards to a restaurant, and it was like a fancy ass restaurant in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
And like apparently the head chef was also Italian. He was friends with them. So we took that place over. And we're talking like all these rich Hollywood people that they're like fine dining, and then you have like 35 Italians in there.
They're loud.
They're
singing. They want to throw stuff.
Throwing stuff. Dude, it was like a movie, and everyone's like, oh my God,
Scarface comes out.
Let's get out of here.
It's the last time you can see a bad guy.
Gertrude, we gotta go.
I know people are not happy, but
Oh my God.
great.
That's hilarious. And
I love Italian.
It's those kind of stories, man. It's those freaking sweat and break your balls kind of stories, dog. When we're young and coming up, and we think we got it all figured out. We're like,
Right.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, damn it.
Yeah, I know. The older I get, the more I know. I don't know nothing, man.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. It's so fun. It's like just a tiny bit of extra organization.
Yeah.
And we've been smooth. But instead, you got this whole damn episode. Dude, that's a movie script right there, bro. If anybody's listening to this,
it's ready for option,
That's a movie script. Hit up your boy Thomas.
Yep. Get at me, man.
I'm even thinking, like, as you're telling the story, I'm like, anybody have record any of this? Anybody have any footage of any of this?
Oh, yeah, the security cameras in Vegas, I'm sure.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. I would love to get on that.
You're pulling your head out. Oh, God.
Oh my God,
a short little film.
I love
Yeah, man. I think it would be great.
Shoot, it should be one of those films right before you go on stage or something like that.
Yes.
Play that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's your intro show. Movie
Yeah,
or whatever,
bro,
and
that's
you come
genius.
Out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm running to the tram, the doors open, and then like the stage lights up, and I run on the stage. Oh, that would be fire,
This guy.
Hey,
bro. All right, I gotta cut you in on that.
He's the
All
big
right.
picture over here.
I see the big
There we
picture,
go.
man.
The ideas guy.
It's your music. You know what I mean? I honestly, like, all jokes aside, I know we pranked you in the beginning, but listening to that music when we did 2 weeks ago, I'm not Hawaiian. I don't share that same culture like you guys can have, but at the same time, I feel it
Man,
because
yeah.
I'm feeling like this, and that's why we're friends.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I feel like this. Here's a brotherhood. Here's something that we can walk this thing together here. And the
Right.
music, it includes me, even though I don't know all of the different this and that and whatever, but it's like
The
I
feeling is
already
universal.
I
It is.
already feel
It is.
welcomed, and that's why
Yeah.
I moved my whole family over here just because
Oh,
of that.
dude, that's what's up,
You know what I
man.
mean? Just because
Yeah.
of that, and just be close to this guy too. Now I'm gonna cry. Hey, I'm not gonna do
Oh,
it.
dude.
That's
Hey.
all right.
You know what I mean? But
Nah,
if I
hey,
did,
it's a
it's all
judgment-free
good.
zone.
That's all right.
You know what I mean?
It's a judgment-free zone, man.
It gets real over here.
But we get real on this podcast. But it's the music, and I like, I don't know all the the name of the songs.
Mhm.
One of them that we listened to last week. Do you remember which one? There was 3.
my favorite one by far is Pro Skater.
Hey.
The Pro Skater one.
Skater?
I had
Thank
to
you,
use
bro.
it. I had to use that on my IG story to kind of get
Bro, that was
people
what's up, dude. I
to come out,
appreciate
dog.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pro Skaters. Is that the one you're talking about? The kind of what the days in and days out.
He
of-
starts off. He
I
starts
eat
off,
these beasts like musu bees.
You know,
It's
Yeah.
me and 3 of my brothers from the mainland.
Yeah.
But we're all from different areas. So
Mm.
I one Tongan brother from the Bay Area, myself,
Yes.
and then my one really good friend Jay Crum from he's from Detroit, but he's out in Omaha, Nebraska. And my brother Monty from I think it's North Carolina.
Okay.
I was getting confused. I think it's North Carolina. And so we had different styles and so we're like, let's just make a little magic in the booth, and
You link it up.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
put it together.
Mhm.
And you that in that collaboration,
Mm.
that's that magic moment that it's not
Right.
gonna happen. Each one of you guys doing your own thing on your own albums, it's not gonna happen. But when you
Right.
bring it all together and it if something happens there,
Yeah.
it's the synergy or whatever you want, whatever
Yeah.
buzzword or a buzzword we want to sell freaking
Whatever.
TED Talks with,
Yeah.
but so I wanted to speak. Actually, I wanted to speak to that is because so being a mainland raised Hawaiian, when we're out there, it doesn't matter what part of the island you're from, what island you're from. It doesn't matter even a lot of times. It doesn't matter if you're Hawaiian or not.
Oh, I know.
Polynesians, we see each other. And
Yeah.
we're instantly like open arms, like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
Sole, saos,
Hey,
hey, my brother,
yeah.
how's it?
Yeah.
And we connect like on all that. So, but then moving out here, I'm gonna share a little quick something. Moving out here, I find out that brothers from one side of the island are beefing with brothers on the other side of the island. And
Big
up
time.
the mountain and down and around on the backside, and they don't like these guys. They don't like, and there's beef, and there's fucking beef everywhere.
Everywhere.
And I'm strange to that, man. I'm sorry, like that's just me adjusting, right? Yeah. I'm strange to that because we were taught you show love, aloha spirit is real. You don't just talk about it. You live it. You are it. You embody it.
Because you guys are the minority up there, you have to stick together.
And that if
we take it for granted here.
If we kept anything, we kept that alive.
Right.
It's that whatever I got, it's yours. What if you need something?
Right.
Even if I need it too. Yeah. Oh, you need it also?
Yeah.
Here.
Right.
I'll figure something out. Here. Yeah. Let's work together. We'll figure it out. And so, oh no, what is this? Oh, we got 10 more minutes. It's telling me
10 minutes.
Oh,
so we got 10 minutes.
Shoot.
Well,
I feel like we're just getting started, man.
I know we are. Oh wait, what happened? Give me my screen back.
There we go.
But then you know what that means? We're gonna have to
we got to do part 2.
We're gonna do part 2. We can kick it back over if you still get time.
Yeah.
I'll
push
kick
it back
over. Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
So what I want to touch on real fast is before we pause it and bring it back around is it's people like you, I think, and it's people like us that understand Hawaii. Honestly, for a lot of reasons, a lot of people could say it's broken.
Yes.
And it's deeply injured. It's not
Yeah.
dead,
Mm.
but it's like it's on life support almost.
Mhm.
And if we can somehow continue to link and continue to work together and continue to push you higher, because this I never experienced, bro, this crabs in a bucket mentality until I came here.
Bro,
So I heard
it's
about
so
it. I
common.
heard about it,
Mhm.
and I almost didn't believe in it. I was like, nah,
Right.
there's no way.
Different until you see it.
There's no way they're gonna be hating on each other just cause for no reason. There's no way. And then I come here and I
Mm.
saw it. And I'm like, are you
Mhm.
kidding me? Hold on, let me get this knife out of my back. Like,
Yeah,
what? What is it?
big time.
I thought you were my boy. In the break room, we were best friends. What the hell? You know?
Mhm. Mhm.
So, so I'm
Real
like this,
talk.
dog. So I'm like this. Hey, if you're one of them crabs in that bucket, I ain't got time for you. But because I'm not even in that bucket. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I'll reach out to anybody wherever I'm at. If I can pull you up, I'm pulling you up. If because
Right.
I can't. If somebody's because I had a lot of people reach out to me when I really needed it, and they pulled me up.
Mhm. Amen.
This dude was one of them.
That's what's up.
So you know what I'm saying? We're pulling them up. Yeah, we're pulling them up. Yeah, and so
Amen.
I think if anything, it's stuff like this and
Yeah.
more things to come. I
Mhm.
can kind of feel that there's a little something brewing in the atmosphere. You know what I mean?
Man,
Little something's
bro,
brewing here. We
this
got
is
some
the thing,
stuff.
man.
We're gonna be just alluding to things in the future.
Bro,
Just
like, so I can tell you growing up on Kauai, which is, one of the smaller islands, it's even more so.
Yep.
It's the scarcity of resources mentality.
Yeah.
So I'm worried if this guy from East Side, because I'm from West Side of Kauai, this guy from East Side get, I don't know, like a rapper maybe. If he gets a cosign or something like that, somehow that takes food off my plate.
Mm.
And I guess if I'm just trying to be the best rapper on Kauai, I guess that maybe it does because I see him as competition.
Yeah.
But you got to look higher than that.
Yeah.
You got to think about what I'm going to do if I'm the best rapper on Kauai. How can you even prove that? How can you like,
Yeah.
It's not about the best. Don't you want to do your music for a living?
Yeah.
Because we can both do that. We can coexist together.
Yes.
And what about the best
Push you.
rapper in Hawaii?
Yeah.
That's very subjective. Might be Tasha, might be Ozna. I mean, there's so many dope guys, but it's like, I could never prove that I'm the best, but you know what? I could do something for the culture.
Yep.
I can take you and lift you up. And then when you get up, you take me and lift me up, and we got more and more and more together.
We're all going higher.
To the top, or
All
at least
going
higher than we were.
And because it's undeniable, there is something special about this land. There is, dude.
Yes.
It ain't just the thing that Dwayne Johnson talks about. Mana is real. It's real.
Yeah.
There's something.
It is
here that is. You can't even. I can't even name it. Mana ain't the right name, but there's something.
I know what you're saying.
That's why when I have
Yep.
opportunities to link up with dudes, and I don't care who's got beef with who. I don't care.
Right.
So when I get chances to link up with dudes from Molokai, there's producers in Molokai. They're going wild. They're teaching hip hop to the youth. I'm like,
that's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about. Dudes like Punahele and
right.
Who's brother man that does his he makes a beat tapes called Mac
Otoro.
and Cheese. Huh?
Otoro.
I think it's him, but he makes beats. He's a producer. He makes beats. He raps a little bit, and he serves mac and cheese at all his events.
Dude, that's dope, man. I'm not
brother,
sure.
That's brother Cavett, brother Cavett from Light Sleepers on Oahu. You see what I'm saying? So I'm linking up with all people. The only island I don't have connects yet with is Big Island. I got a friend of a friend. There's friends of a friend that's out there, and that middleman dude. I want to make sure that we're all on the up and up. So
you got to connect with my brother Higgs.
We will.
That guy, bro.
We will.
I'll tell you this: on my new album, okay, that one Sugar Show You that I leaked to you guys, that's from that album. He got a verse. He got a verse on the album, bro. I kid you not. I think he has verse of the year.
Yeah,
bro. And that guy's super different. You would never guess. Like, he's this Haole kid, local Haole, born and raised Big Island. He does usually his normal style is like almost like a little bit like a Jason Mraz, like ukulele, spitting some bars, But I asked him to do, and I'll send you it.
All right.
With Paul, I'll send you guys. I don't want to leak that one yet because it's going to make an impact. But what that guy did, that's the stuff I aspire to do.
There we go.
And that's the thing. Like, that never cost me anything to put you on to Higgs. But when I was coming up, was so hard to get a cosign.
Yeah.
Was so hard to get anything like that. I'm just talking about my island.
Right.
Not even talking about broader than that. but so it really, so like when I got co-signed later by like Tasha or Cavit or some of these guys, right? That meant everything to me. And I always want to pay that forward. If my name ever means anything, if it ever carries any weight or doesn't, whatever. But if I ever can, I always want to be putting on my friends.
Right.
We all boats rise when the tide goes up.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
That's the thing, but we have this small island mentality.
Dude, but here's the other thing though, is as DJs, we gotta spin your music. People gotta hear your music.
Please,
when they're up here requesting Drake, I'm gonna slide you this Thomas Iannucci. I don't care. I don't care what you request.
Please, we need.
Unless you threw a $20 tip in my jar, then you might hear you some Drake. But what's coming up next is that DTI. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about. Not talking about no rubber band man. Talking about the big beard man.
Hey, that was my nickname in high school before I just like solidified going with my name.
Yeah.
But sometimes they'd say TI. But that would never come up on searches, right? Because they'll go TI,
There's a big shadow there already.
Yeah. But I still get it once in a while.
All the time. Automatic.
What's your social? We never got your social.
Oh yeah.
Spell that out.
So
reach you out.
Yeah, if they want to get at me, they can find me on Instagram at Thomas Iannucci. So it's IANNUCCI. And then on Twitter it's the same thing, but at Thomas Iannucci _ because some other Thomas Iannucci beat me to it. I never know there was another one except me and my dad, but there's a third, and he got to it first. So maybe I gotta buy it off him or something like that.
You're verified though.
I am
verified,
so he could kick rocks.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
God bless him, but kick rocks.
Verified artist.
Put your steel toe boots on and kick some rocks. Put your slippers on, bro, and pound.
I know. There you go.
And pound sand.
So a couple things. We're actually running out of.
We're at 60 seconds, so we're gonna loop.
To edit this out somehow.
We'll loop it.
Okay.
But
cool.
We'll segue into, and I don't like to do that, but as a producer, I just have to say that because then I'll forget when I look at it.
No, I get it.
What are we doing? But sometimes I add all this stuff in here because I like it just raw.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I want to get into how you guys started. I want to get into like what inspires you and stuff like that. I don't know how it's gonna end, but I'm thinking about just let it end before we get too deep.
If it cancels it, or let's just cancel it now. We'll come right back with part 2.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do part 2.
Come right back in part 2.
We'll do part 3 if we have to.
Holla at your boy. Hey, it's gonna be you with the late dinner with the missus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. All right. We're coming back.
Some things around. We'll see.
We coming right back. We coming right back.
No doubt. Shoot.